Okay, so here's been my process lately. Here has been my process of writing big old long songs with the 5 pocket operators that I have. So I always start with the arcade and I lay down a groove. And as you can see here, I've got 6 patterns that I'm using, and I have it chained in a way that I have 24 measures in this little thing. So these first 2 right here are identical. And they're the same drum track, basically. There's some rhythmic elements to them and minor melodic elements. On these 2, this one leads to this one. There's a much more prevalent melodic element. Where are you? Oh, upside down bird. Hi, upside down bird. Whenever I'm talking, he wants to talk too. It's a thing. It's a thing. Anyways, so these 2 elements have introduced a more melodic element, and it leads from this one to this one, although you can go this one to this one, or you can go this one, and then this one, or this one, this, you guys get what I'm saying? And then these 2 are changes in the rhythm of these 2 with pitches changed as well. Which this one is just this one with different pitches. So all of these are actually all just variations of this one. So I chain them together going like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, some 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. I don't remember. I chained a pattern. So that's step 1, right? Is just like get this like little basic thing going. Here, we'll listen to it. Like I said, it's just those 6 patterns. I have 10 more spare patterns, and those will be kind of used. Some of them will be used as I'm doing what I'm doing. He does love talking when I talk. Anyways, he's gonna sing while I play this. And that's how I've got this one set up. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to move over to the Pocket Operator Knockout, which is the sampler. And, oh, I know I've got a nice little trumpet on there right now. I'm going to write a little trumpet line. And then I'm going to look for something strange. I'm going to look for some weird sounds, like I can find like some sort of UFO sound. Well, I could just do that too. I can go and just record that into the thing. I can also record Mr. Sir. I do love using the budgie sounds in these musics. And then I'm going to go through all that, and then I'm going to come back to this one once I've laid down different weird things on every single one of them. I'm going to move these patterns around, and then I'm going to double all the patterns up. And on the doubled patterns, I'm going to go in and play with the effects, because you can hear if you listen. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. There's a bunch of effects. I mean, you can cut channels. I've cut channels with this. It's only the drum type tracks playing. And with this, there is an LFO over the high frequencies. And this is doing this weird eighth note cutty thingy. That's hard to explain. But then look, if I tap this one, it has the bass notes in. Turn this off. Right, so I'll do some stuff like that. That's why I double, because I will then I'll record effects over the doubled section, and I work on it for a while until I finally get a nice effects chain that I really like. And then I will repattern everything in a really weird way, to the point where I'm like 112 measures on this guy, 56 measures on that guy over there, 32 measures on that chickie, and another 112 on that one. But then I also you see we've got the 6 patterns filled, but I can, using one of these empty, like these, I always try to reserve one slot to always be empty, because then I can go say, like, here we'll do an example. If I went 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then we'll make it a little faster. And then we play it. Right? So I like to write these pauses in each one of the machines, and each one is all independent of each other. So then when I plug all 5 of my machines together, and they've all got their own thing going on, and I like, as I'm writing on the new one, I'll reference back to the old one to listen to things to make sure everything works well together. But then each operator has its own thing going on, its own setup of patterns and breaks, and its own length. So when I put all 5 of them together, I end up with a polymeter that generally lasts for a minimum of 15 days. And I've never listened to one that long. I think the longest one of these I've listened to was like, I think I spent like a good 5 or 6 hours listening to it. And then was just like, I gotta go to sleep. So yeah, that's step 1 of my process. Whoosh.